Alright. Hi everybody and welcome to the TW. Hi everybody and welcome to TWF Friday Night SmackDown. Sorry we're delayed. It should have happened at 11, but we lost cable, telephone, and internet. Even though the cable and telephone came back on, the internet did not come back on until at least around 5 in the evening. After talking with after 4 different customer service representatives, after having a technician come to the house and look at our wires and look at the modem, to having people actually come in a cherry picker and look at the wires and fix them. Turns out we had to unplug our modem, plug it back in, and it turns out that the Ethernet cord, the cord that connects the computer to the broadband internet, was loose. And by default, both broadband and wireless internet were both out. So they're both back on. Anyway, today we got a contract signing between Daniel Bryan and Sting for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Daniel Bryan, I understand you are the #1 contender, so I understand that you want to look at look at it first. Well, come on. You want to look at it first, Zena says. And just to let you know, that we have to moderate the contract signing. Okay. Daniel Bryan, since you're the TWF World Heavyweight Champion, you go first. Now, Daniel Bryan says, I'm happy. I finally get a berth at Icon, a well-known, iconic member like you, Sting. And, whoa! Come on. Everybody falls down. I know, it's a gimmick. It's an embarrassing gimmick. Stop it. And I finally get to fight you again, Sting. Now, do you remember when we first fought the first time, Sting, and you used your baseball bat on me? Yes, I do remember that, Sting said, and I feel really, really guilty about how the proceedings were handled that time, Daniel Bryan. But I'm not like I once was, Sting says. At one point, I was mad at the world. I was pissed off. But I'm not mad at the world or pissed off anymore, Sting says. Daniel Bryan, you are one hell of a talented wrestler. You broke through the independent circuit. You wrestled in such promotions as the West Texas Wrestling Alliance, Ultimate Professional Wrestling, Dragon Gate USA, Ring of Honor, before you eventually showed up in World Wrestling Entertainment. I signed a contract, Daniel Bryan says. Sting, you are one of the most popular wrestlers to have, at least up until this point, never been in World Wrestling Entertainment. I mean, you were in Central Continental Wrestling Association, Universal Wrestling Federation, then eventually Mid-South Wrestling, then Mid-Atlantic World Championship Wrestling, then World Championship Wrestling, World Wrestling All-Stars, Hawaii Championship Wrestling, Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling, and now World Wrestling Entertainment. So, Sting, by the way, congratulations for your Survivor Series debut and making out Team Cena be Team Authority, and by default, putting the Authority losing their booking control over WWE as far as Monday Night Raw, Main Event, NXT, Superstars, Friday Night SmackDown, True to the Troops, and pay-per-views are concerned. Well, Sting says, I signed a contract too. It's official, Zena says. We have Daniel Bryan meeting Sting for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. I'm so happy, Godzilla says. we actually had a contract signing that didn't go, crazy. Now, if I don't mind, me and Sting need to talk in private. Now, okay, whatever. Well, you don't attack each other. Whoa! You know what? Okay, you know what Sting says? This whole falling down gimmick is pretty embarrassing, Daniel. Yeah, it is. Really embarrassing. Now, we signed a contract. And even though General Manager Xena, Executive Administrator Gabrielle, Commissioner Godzilla, and Director of Operations Shrek rated it, and even though technically they all rated it, I'm here to tell you that you are going to have a big match with me. Okay? That you're out. That you are going to be in a fight for your life. Now, Sting, I know that you wrestled top names in this business. I know you wrestled people like Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan and Bill Goldberg. And yeah, and that Lex Luger and stuff like that. And I know that you're a 2-time NWA heavyweight champion, a 4-time TNA heavyweight champion, a 6-time WCW heavyweight champion, and a 1-time WWA heavyweight champion, and that you're a 3-time WCW World Tag Team Champion, a 3-time UWF World Tag Team Champion, 1-time TNA World Tag Team Champion, 2-time WCW United States Champion, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, 1-time WCW Television Champion, 2-time WE United States Champion, a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. But I'm here to tell you, Daniel Bryan says, all the belts that I won in the independent circuit, including me being a 3-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, is a big achievement. That's one belt Sting said I haven't won yet. Daniel, you're going to become a 4-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It'll happen. And me and you are going to have a great match. Yes! 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 And Daniel, you might be able to put the Cabal lock on me, but how are you going to deal with the Scorpion Death lock? How are you going to deal with the Scorpion Death drop? How are you going to deal with the Stinger splash? Woo! It's show time! Alright people, see you tomorrow for Explosion.